Hi, my name is Krista. Welcome to My Little Blue Kitchen, where we are truly blessed when friends and family gather around our kitchen table. So, why the Little Blue Kitchen? In the 1990s, my husband and I lived in an old house trailer. It was old and it had a lot of problems. As you entered the front door, which was in the living room, but just on the edge of the living room, you could turn to the right and sit in the living room, or you could turn to the left and sit at the kitchen table. More times than not, you would choose the table. So grab a cup of coffee and take a seat. I love that. So when we decided to choose another house, my husband chose the house. The front door opened to the living room. The kitchen was in the back of the house, and it was very small, a galley kitchen, although it was not enclosed, so I could still participate in conversations. Most of the time, you would see my back as I cooked and cleaned, a sign of a good host, so I thought. When it came time to buy this house, I didn't want it because it was such a mess. But a selling point was that you would enter into the kitchen. My husband again chose the house. I thought, yes, the kitchen, the heart of the home. Hi, this is the front of my house. As you enter my house, you will enter the back door because our front door goes through a screened in door and a sunroom. It's just not very inviting. So when we enter the back door. You know what they say, the back door guest is best. Please, come in. As you enter the house, we are in a small mudroom. It is small, but it leads straight into the kitchen. I first painted the kitchen green, but the greatest complaint was that it was too dark. Though the cupboards looked good in the picture, I assure you they were not. They were scraped, gouged, and apparently there was a pet who used it as a chew toys. And it needed so much work. I replaced the countertop, but there was no way I was able to afford the cupboards too. Then entered the pandemic, and shutdown was going to happen. I knew that this would be an opportunity to make changes. Sanding and painting the cupboards white was the best way to approach them. But what color for the kitchen? A good question, as I wasn't a big fan of blue. So looking to brighten the kitchen up, and with many paint chips to choose from, blue then was chosen. So my little blue kitchen was born. So my question then is, are you a Mary or are you a Martha? Luke 10:38 through 42, Jesus visits the home of the sisters of Lazarus. Martha is distracted by hosting duties. She becomes frustrated with her sister Mary, who is sitting and listening to Jesus' teachings. Jesus insists that Mary had chosen wisely, as she is being present with her visitors. Although Martha's role is very important, she needs to settle and just enjoy her time also. I have spent way too many years being Martha and missing out on precious time with families and friends, trying to be what I thought was a good host. So the takeaway is to be Mary. Be present, as time cannot be replaced and cleaning can wait. Spending way too much time being Martha, and if I'd learned anything, no matter how much cleaning you do, if your kitchen is the heart of the house, like mine is, it will never truly be cleaned up. And that is a blessing, because that means your family is fed and that you have plenty. So once again, the time has come to say goodbye. May it be for a little while. So until we see you again, We wish you love and happiness, but until then, a seat at our table will be waiting just for you.